So I am back at it again. So I am getting my little beauty walk. So I'm in the park walking. But today I am going to be speaking on caregiving because I do that, and I'm going to be speaking on nursing. All right? So if you are a caregiver, whether if you work privately or you work in a nursing home, you work at the hospital, this is what you should do. If you are working at night, okay, I was gonna get that ball. If you are working at night, there are specific things that you should do. Make sure you take a comfortable cushion with you at work at all times, especially if you are doing a long shift, like a 12-hour shift. Make sure you bring a cushion to sit on at all times. Because what happened is most of these people that we work with, whether if you work in a home or you work privately, sometimes they don't really think about us. They think about themselves and they think about the family members that you have to take care of. Okay? Always make sure you bring a blanket. Make sure you bring a blanket because remember, it's going to get very chilly, especially if they have air condition. It's going to be cold. If you're going to be in the hospital, it's going to be cold. So you want to make sure you bring a blanket and take a jacket. The next thing, if you are sitting up in a chair all night with your feet hanging down, you are putting yourself at risk to have a bad feet. Okay? So you want to elevate your feet. You want to make sure you elevate your feet. I see a lot of nurses. Hi. I see a lot of nurses. They have really bad feet because they are not concentrating on taking care of themselves too. They are concentrating too much on the patient. So what happened? You become the patient. I work 12-hour shift, and let me tell you something. I work 12-hour shift. Hi, what is trial? What is fair? This. Okay, so I work 12-hour shift, and let me tell you sometimes it is very uncomfortable. There is not a proper seat to sit on. There is not a proper thing to put your feet where you can elevate your feet. If you don't take care of your feet, you can have lymphedema in your feet. You can get really bad feet. So what I do most of the times when I work, I bring 2 blankets and I bring my jacket and I bring a cushion. If I have to lay it on the floor, I lay it on the floor and I relax. I lay on the floor and relax. Don't be afraid to stretch. This is trash. Don't be afraid to stretch your feet out. Don't be afraid to stretch your body. If you sit up all night in a hard chair, you are putting yourself at risk to get sick. I know it. I have experienced it. Take care of yourself. If I do a long shift, this is what I do. I lay my blanket out somewhere in a corner and I stretch my body out for a couple minutes and get back up. You have to make sure your body is stretched out. Do not sit in a chair for a long period of time. You are putting yourself at risk. Okay, and I'm not going to look on any negative comment here because I have lived that life. And so there is no one that can come out here and tell me, if you lived that life, then you can talk to me. I'm not even looking at the camera right now. If you live that life, then you can talk to me. If you're a nurse, you're a caregiver, you're a CNA, and you live that life, then you can talk to me. You can talk to me. And even if you're a nurse or a caregiver and you're fit and you're not healthy in a certain way, you can talk to me either. Because I've been doing this for over 30 years and I'm still here. Okay? I know it. And I am the best person to come in here and tell you. Okay? If you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of no one else. Make sure you stretch your body out. If you're working in a hospital and it's very busy, remember you are going to be walking around for the whole night actually. But if you have a one-on-one patient and the patient is sleeping, you are sitting in a wooden chair, you are going to suffer. Your health is at risk. All right? When you get up in the morning, you're going to have swollen feet. You're going to have back pain. So you have to make sure you take care of yourself. I have lived that life, so like no one on here can tell me what I don't know. This is something I knew. This is something that I am doing, and this is something that I have experienced. So don't you dare to come in here and tell me what is what. People are so, I wouldn't even say mean. They are not knowledgeable about what you are trying to put out there. So they don't listen. They don't listen attentively. They don't listen to the whole statement. And they will come in your comment and they will try to type because they are so bored and they don't have any understanding and they will not try to learn. I have lived that life, so I know it. If you are a nurse and you're sitting up in a chair for 12 hours, what will happen to you? You are going to have bad back. So from time to time, get up, walk around, stretch your body. You can also get clots in your leg. If you sit in one place, you can also get clots in your leg. So don't be lazy. Get up, walk around. If you have to stretch out, bring a blanket, stretch out on the floor, stretch out your body. At the end of the day, when you don't take care of yourself, who is going to feel it? You. You are the one that is going to feel it. Only because I knew what I'm talking about, why I can come in here and tell you that. If someone is living in the sea, if someone is living in the sea and they come here and tell you that the sea is very rough, it's very deep. And if someone who comes out here and lives in the sky and they're telling you about the sea, which one would you believe? I would believe the one that is living in the sea because he is the one that is out there every day, so he knows how the sea is. All right? So that's why I can come out here and share my knowledge. At my age, I have a lot of knowledge, and that is what we need in this world. We need people who have a lot of knowledge, who have experience, and they can come out here in the streets and talk about it. So if you are considering going in nursing, caregiving, whatever you call it, just make sure you put yourself first. In my family, my mom, my dad used to take care of my uncle. And listen, They died and leave my uncle. Because what happened? You're placing emphasis on other people and you're not taking care of yourself. So everything you do, make sure you put yourself first. Make sure you pour into yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. You deserve it. There is just no way around this than taking care of yourself. If you're not able to take care of no one else, if you're not able to take care of you, you're not capable of taking care of anyone else in this world. All right? So just make sure you take care of you. I just can't stress that enough. Do you know how nice it is for me to be out here, walk park, and enjoying God's creation? Do you know how hard it is to be working around a lot of people who have different energy and different vibes, and you don't want to be around them? And then you can come out here and you can enjoy God's creation by yourself. You don't need company. You can do it all by yourself because God is not impartial. All right? So he put this out here for every human and every creature to enjoy it. And I'm blessed. And I'm happy that he put this out here for us to enjoy. We don't have to pay for it. We don't. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't change the world for it. God's creation is the best. And I'm feeling free. And I'm feeling happy when I can come out here and I can enjoy God's creation. God, when all these things are here for us to enjoy. But guys, I just love you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys.